Hey guys, it's Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I'm out today doing some work. Finally, I'm back here in Texas, so I got a call from a long-time customer to come over and help him do. What I'm doing is a driveway clean, pressure washing it, trying to remove some moss things from a driveway here. But let me give y'all a view of it. Let me give you a view of what I'm talking about here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, as y'all can see right here. Trying to clean this driveway up. It had a big oil stain right here, so I've been working on it and trying to put solution on it to try to get all that oil up out of there. So basically what I'm gonna have to do here is use some well, as you can see right here, this right here is what I'm using, some of this here aromatic acid to help get some of that oil up out of there, because it was so embedded in there. And sometimes when you do pressure washing, it won't get all the oil out of there. So you have to be very careful with this stuff, because it is acid, it can eat you up. So you gotta have gloves and all of that, and rubber boots and stuff. So basically, I put a number of times on it in certain areas to get it to bubble that oil up out of there, and then you can get it to just get that oil out of there, and then take and use a pressure washer to go over it. So this is going to take a number of applications just to get that up out of there. So that's what I'm working on, loosen it up. And these kind of jobs, well, they take time to do to get them all cleaned up. So once I let that sit over there for about another 5 or 10 minutes, I'll take the broom right here, and I'll try to rub it in this area right here and try to get the oil up out of there. That just will over a period of time, and it builds up a lot of oil in one spot, and those take time to try to get up. So you have to go over a few applications, to get it to where it is. So once I feel that as much as I could do on it to get that oil up out of there, then I'll take a pressure wash. Normally I just take and rinse it off real good. Try to work it in there. And you see what I'm doing here. So it gets that heavy. It takes a while. So this is what I'm using. Not to be using a lot of chemical products to try to clean this driveway. So I'm just doing like an acid wash to try to get that oil up. And it works. But you gotta be careful when you're doing this. You don't hurt yourself. Don't dealing with acid. So, I've done a number of these over the years. Out doing lawn care work, cleaning driveways, sidewalks, all of that. So as you can see, it's working in there. It's working. So we're just gonna keep on working on it till we get it clean. Much as clean. And you have to keep, rubbing over, rubbing over. And it'll lighten up. It will lighten up. So, and this, then we'll get the pressure washer. We'll see if we can pressure wash this out. So we just got to get the oil specials out. All right, guys. I'm just sharing this little portion with you. So let me get back at it, and I'll share a little bit more with you when I get it cleaned up a little bit more. Okay.
Alright guys, hey, I got my work cut out for me on this one. Let me tell you, pressure washing this, oh, it's going to take some time. And I definitely got to put in some work to get this here all cleaned up. As you can see in this driveway here, it's just got a lot of oil stains and a lot of embedded dirt. And over the years, it's done built up, and it's just when it gets like that, you got to put a lot of time in to get it all cleaned up. And so that's what you see me doing here. For me to get this here clean, I got to work at this one here. So I have my broom, and I'm trying to, pressure wash with the broom, try to get all of the whole driveway cleaned up. Sometimes working with the broom, it can be quicker, or it helps out a lot. Sometimes, you just got to go over it until you can get it good and clean there. And so you seen in the beginning of the video where I was working in, I had to use some of that, a lot of acid there, and just to try to loosen that up to get that oil up out of there, because some of that stuff is tough. Some stains you're not going to be able to get out unless you put a number of applications on it just to get it out of there. And you got to go over it and over and over. And when you go out, you want to satisfy the customer. You want to give them a good job and everything. And you have to explain to them that, hey, some oil stains, it takes time. And it's not when you first come out that you can get them out. I mean, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, just depending on how, how the oil stain is. If it's fresh, then it may come out quicker. But if it's one that's been there for years and years and years, and they're parking automobiles there with old automobile with a lot of dirty engine oil, and they let it just keep dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping, then it takes time to try to get those out. So you got to work it, and you got to soak it and soak it a number of times and soak it again, and, until you can basically get that up out of there to make it look real good. I mean, some stains you're just not going to be able to pull it out the first time, so you have to go back over it a number of times. So on this one here, for me to make this one look good, I had to put a lot of time in it, go back over it, pressure wash it, and try to, remove much debris and stains I could get out of that. And hey, even using with that acid, it can only do so much, but it'll get it. It will get it, but it takes a lot of time to break that oil up out of there. Once it gets off in the concrete and you got a dark color, it takes a lot of time to get that up out of there. So I was like, well, got my work cut out to make this here look good. So I'm gonna give it my best, guys. I'm gonna try to clean up as much as I can on it, but it's just, you got to put some work in. And that don't matter what you get into. If you want to do a good job, you got to put some time and effort in it to make it look good. So I hope y'all are enjoying this portion. So I'm back here in Texas, where I was up in Illinois. Back that way, it was snowing and cold and freezing, and had to get out there and work a little bit in the driveway. But it wasn't with a pressure washer; it was with a shovel. So you got to get the shovel and remove that snow, because it freezes over like ice, and you're like, wow, you got to remove that stuff before it lay there and gets thicker and thicker, and then you got big old blocks of ice. So I was up that way, and I shared some videos with y'all of that, of me in another part of the country there. So when you're in different parts, then you do different things. And the temperature up here hey, it's totally different. Much warmer here, because you definitely don't. I wouldn't want to be out there with a pressure washer trying to clean the driveway, and it's freezing up on you. Because no, no, no. But back here in Texas, hey, you see what I'm doing. So it's getting warmer. It's a little cooler today, but it's not that. I mean, it's not that cold where you can't handle a pressure washer job. So you see what I'm doing. I'm handling it. Working at it. I'm trying to get that one all clean, as you can see right here in this video here. You can see what I'm doing here. So I think I about got it, to a point where I feel kind of comfortable that I got as much as I could get out of it, trying to get all those oil stains up out of there, and going over it a number of times and removing all of the mold and algae and all of that on the side of the concrete of the house and all of that, just trying to get all of that all looking good. And well, when I got here, I didn't know that it was going to take that much time, but it took me some time to get this here. So I'm just glad I was able to do it and get out there and help the customer there. So it's 2025, so it's time to hey, if you can, get moving, get your stuff together, and just get out there and go get it. So hey, stay tuned in, guys. I'm gonna keep on trying to post some videos here. We're gonna try to, we'll try it all year if we can. We can. If it, that's all I can say. You just gotta keep trying. Don't give up. Just keep on trying and moving. You never know what may come of that. You gotta put some effort in, and you can get some good results when you put some hard efforts in anything. You can make it really, well, what can I say? You can make it really shine. Put some effort into your life. You can really shine. That's what I want to say. Because it's a little dim right here, but hey, keep moving. We're gonna get to see some sun here real soon, guys. All right.
All right, guys. Hey, this is my first job doing this year. Is starting off with just a pressure washer job. What it is, a customer called me and asked me if I didn't mind, would I come out and clean this driveway here, and sidewalk and just walkway and all of that. So that's what I'm doing today. That's what I've been doing today, and just working and trying to get it all cleaned up for him and everything. And took quite a bit of time because this had a lot of oil stains in the driveway, and had a lot of a lot of dirt built up over the years where just hadn't been cleaned up. But I managed to get most of it up. It took me a while. I just put a lot of time in getting this here all cleaned up for him, and just getting that wall stain, a big oil stain. I mean, it was embedded in the concrete. So as I was sharing earlier, what I had to use to get that cleaned up, to get that oil out. So I had to go over it a number of times just to get it all, cleaned up and all. And it took quite a bit of time. So let me share a little bit with y'all and show you what I'm talking about here. Here we go. If I can turn the camera around here. That's what I'm trying to do here. There we go. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This right here. So you can see the way, a little bit more, you can see the way everything has turned out for me. I'm working on this here job here, is trying to get it all pressure washed up and everything here. Trying to get this oil stain removed right here. I mean, right here, as you can see, you can still see the light saturation right there from that oil stain of where it was. And so I managed to try to get it all cleaned up for him and all. So that took quite a bit of time. So got that one, and then there was some more in here. So I've been working on this, just trying to get it, to look real good. And over in this area right here, it was really embedded into the concrete and all. So I done a lot of work in trying to get all that out of there, old algae, mold as it let it build up in the dirt and all. So I was able to basically try to get that all cleaned up and all. So I'm just giving y'all a view of what I've been working on here to try to get it cleaned up and all. So we can see we got the sidewalk area right here. See that right in there. And got that part. So I'm gonna try to wrap it up here, and you can see where a lot of this stuff has washed out from the driveway out into the road. You see how all this dirt and stuff washed out there. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of wrench that off out in the road there, try to wrench that part off out there too, get some of that that came from the driveway. And also I'm gonna see if I can kind of wash out the road there, trying to get some of that down. So guys, this is hey, it's that time. Let me see, February. Oh yeah, coming right into February. Things are starting to pick up this way. Some calls there. People want to get their yard cleaned up, and they want to get the mulch, driveways clean. This is a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to get busy, but these are just sometimes I get customers will call me and say, hey, you're in town, and if you don't mind, would you come over and do this for me? And I was like, okay, all right. If I'm around the house and all, but sometimes I'm gone and I'm just out traveling and just having fun and all. And so, when if I'm around, I'll try to help somebody if I can. So, and I keep trying to post some videos into the, lawn care. If I do some, I'll record them and post them, and still gonna carry that channel on. I think I'll just keep posting some stuff on it. And also, doing a cooking channel. Y'all check that out too. I'm over there when I'm at home. I cook some, just sharing some of what I'm putting together out here. But anyway, stay tuned, guys. I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna try to wrap this up and do the rest of this little bit here and get out of here and see if I can go do something else. Yeah, I done had this fun right here on doing this here job. So I did this, and I just wanted to share a little bit with y'all here of me doing some work here in 2025. But I must go now. So if you want to check out something else I'm doing, stay tuned into the channel, and you may get to see some of that. Okay, don't leave. Now, if you leave, you just miss it, because there ain't no telling what I may drop, or what I may do. But hey, I understand. You got to do what you got to do, because I got to do what I got to do, and I got to go now. Bye.